Hi, welcome back to my final video documenting the last couple of days of my 9-week project. I did a little bit more animation on Monday, but I didn't really do that much because I felt like Monday was more for saying goodbye to everyone. So it doesn't align. So I've been doing 9 weeks of this project, but I've only got 7 videos out. And honestly, I've tried to figure out what parts I've missed out, but I don't know what bits I've missed out. So I guess it's just 7 episodes for my 9-week project. Tuesday was the longest day for me because obviously I was packing up my studio and getting rid of it for Thursday. So I spent like an hour packing everything away, but yeah, it was I was really just reflecting on Tuesday. I think I was just thinking back to everything I had done and like just the people that I've met and stuff, because it's just been, I don't want to be like it's been like a roller coaster, but low-key it has. So yeah, I wasn't really animating this week and I didn't record any of the animations that I did for this week. I did record a bit on Wednesday, but that was about it. So yeah, it was just like packing things away and thinking about how I'm going to finish my projects and stuff, because of course, you know, at this point I was still thinking I was going to do the clay models, but I didn't have time for the clay models, so I just decided to stick to the animation. As I was packing up the wall, it started to get lighter on my side, so the other side started to fall backwards, and I didn't realise it was a problem until the person on the other side came to tell me. And yeah, he ended up coming over and moving it so that it was fixed. Kind of. Yeah, Tuesday was a really just chill day. I think everyone was taking it quite slow, and I was as well. I mean, I had a bigger task at hand because I had to take all of my stuff home, and I wasn't going to Uber home, so I had to take it on the bus, and I had this huge box, that box over there, I had that huge box, and I had to take it all the way home from the bus, and it was like a 40-minute ride. But in terms of like taking the wall down, it was actually quite easy because everything was made out of paper, so I could just rip that from the wall. And then the shelves, you'll see later that I just kind of smashed on them and they broke. I think I got really sentimental taking off the pieces of paper from the box, because that box had been with me since November, I think, like the start of November, and my course started in September, so basically it was there with me for most of the course. The box just, it has a lot of memories attached to it, and taking it off was just it was hard. But yeah, rubbish went in the bin, and then all of my paper went inside that box, even the stuff on the wall. Then my chowder cutout went inside the box as well. Oh my gosh, I've had that chowder cutout since November, and that was the hardest thing to put in that box, to be honest. And then, like I said, I was just taking down the shelves that I made again in November. Oh no, I made the shelves in December actually. And that was quite easy to remove. I thought it would be harder, but apparently I didn't make them that strong. I think I was really glad that we all had like our own little studio spaces and like our own little corners to work in, because apparently that's not how it's like in university, and apparently you kind of just work everywhere. But I think having these like corners really taught me a lot about how your space really affects the way you work. And I think especially for me, like having my work right in front of my face as I was drawing on my laptop just kind of helped me remember what the goal was, if that makes sense. I think also because of the way the studios were laid out, having people come over also really helped with like that motivation to continue and finish whatever I was working on. Whether or not I was animating or sticking something up or drawing traditionally. This place, this empty, was honestly like ghost town. It reminded me of when we first got our spaces and claimed like where we were gonna sit for the rest of the year. After that, I took the box. I actually had to make holes on the sides so that I could lift it up and then take it onto the bus. One of my friends said, imagine if it caved in, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it caved in the middle and then just fell out onto the street. Thankfully it didn't, and it managed to make it home in one piece. this place is literally like ghost town. I hate looking at it. It made me really sad. It felt so empty. Wednesday was the last day I pulled out my laptop to do work here, and I got halfway through animating and it just crashed. So I was like, you know what? That's a great way to end the Wednesday. I managed to save all my work, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do something else. So I just said goodbye to everyone that was left in the studio, and that was basically it.